quick little maintenance item on the Mk5 Jetta. These cars were equipped with in-cabin air filters that need to be replaced. So I am going to quickly show how to replace that filter. So this is the replacement filter. So this is what the element looks like. So it is, you know, like a corrugated paper element or fiber element. It is also this paper or fiber all the way around, so it's fragile. So if you kind of jam it in there, it might collapse in on itself or fold or anything like this. But this is the orientation it will be installed. You'll see this wide base and the knocked off corner here, because it's not a rectangle, it has this angle. This angle goes to the top right, so it will actually install in this orientation under the dash behind the glove box, which I will show you right now. So to install, we have to locate the filter. So I'm going into the passenger side footwell, and I'm gonna angle the camera up, and what you'll see is this like foam cover here. So we need to remove this, and it is simply secured. If you look, I'll show you. There's these like plastic button, like washer screw head things. There's two of them, as you can see. So I'm going to remove those. So the little clips kind of have like a slot in them for like a flathead screwdriver, and they are threaded. So we just get the screw in and start backing them out, screwdriver in. Back them out just a little bit, just enough so then you can kind of grab the edges of it and unscrew. So there's one of the caps, and here's the other one. You can see here's a better look at the head, and then you can tell they're kind of threaded there. So the two little retainers are removed, and now we could actually remove this foam cover just by pulling it out, and down it comes. So here's what the foam cover looks like when you remove it. Okay, so what's that exposed under here? You'll see that assembly here. This is the actual filter, the bottom of it. So again, you could tell this is where the passenger's feet go, right here, right? Kind of like the toe board for the passenger, and here it is. So all we're going to do is, you see this tab right here, we're going to move this to the passenger side to the right, and it unhooked, and what it actually exposed is the actual filter. You can see the filter's falling out right now. That's the base of the filter, and we can see all sorts of deliciousness tucked in the corner here. So we're going to pull the filter out, and you can see the orientation of it. This is exactly how the filter came out, right? It fell in that orientation, which is what I said we would do for the replacement. And you can see all the debris that's in there. The leaves and stuff. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks fantastic. All right, so the filter was doing its job. So out with the old. Here's the new filter, the new element. One thing to note, if you saw, this was the cover we pulled off, right? So the way this cover works is these hooks hook into the slots in the bottom of the filter element. So did you see what I did? I sat the filter on it and slid the filter to the right, and that's how it's gonna secure in. And then we're gonna pop this up and then use this tab that we used to remove it by pushing it to the right, and that's gonna lock everything in. So you could do it all one piece like this, or we could just try to install the element itself. Either way will really work, but here we go. So there's the opening. We're gonna put this in, line it up, kind of there it goes.
Just went up nicely. So the element is in its place. I have the cover here kind of holding it up. And you can see the hooks on the cover are going to go right through the slots that are in the filter element. See that right there? How it's going right through. I'm going to push this up and then slide this to the right, and it's going to hook on, and that's what holds it in place. So that's really it. The cover's in. It's secure. And the last piece is to put that foam cover back on with the two attaching, like, securing clips. So you just tuck the foam up behind the plastic, it's kind of like the glove box. And then there's these tubes that line up to the holes that are in this cover. The tubes are the heat climate controlled vents. Right, so now it's up there, and I'm going to take these clips, locate the hole, and basically screw them by hand into the threaded holes. And then when I get them close, I'll use the screwdriver to give them the last couple of turns to get them up nice and tight out of the way. So that's really it. The cabin air filter is done. In the description below, I'll have a link to this particular filter that I used. Other than that, if you like this, if you found this informative, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.